back to Cult Movie Club. It's that time of the month again. I'm going to go through the Blu-ray pickups that I've had in the last month. Quite a bit more than last month. I didn't actually realise how much I'd got until I actually put all this together. So, and there's a few VHSs that I'm going to be doing towards the end as well. So there's been some sale activity towards the end of the month, especially on 101 films. So I'm going to go through some of that stuff first. Some of these were bought from charity shops, so they just seem like a lot. But these were titles that I picked up for like £1, and then there's a couple of titles towards the end that I just couldn't resist buying, really. I'll start off with the 101 stuff that I've picked up. Some of these are from CeX and some of this is the sale stuff. So starting off with a film that I picked up at the start of the month, which is the 101 release of Uncle Peckerhead, which I have not seen yet. It's the title that I bought early on. Like I said, I think I got this from the CeX in Bury. I've heard about this film, however I've never seen it, but I am interested in watching it, and the plot looks pretty wild. So it is on my watch list, looking at watching that as soon as possible. This one I have seen. This is another one that I found cheap in CeX. It is Ghost Warrior, which I watched recently, and is part of a video that I just uploaded called The Weird and Wonderful. If you haven't seen those videos yet, check those out. That's something I'm doing a bit different on this channel. Basically clips of cult movies that we go through a lot on this channel that I'm putting together, so check that out if you haven't watched it yet. This features in it. This is a good Empire Pictures movie from the 80s. It's loads of fun. If you liked that Empire of Screams box set, if you like the films in there, you will also like this. This is not even out of sale yet. This was part of the 2 for 15 sale on 101 films. This is Deathstalker 1 and 2. So I mean, this was like $17.99 on its own from HMV, or 2 for 15. So it's a great deal. So not seen any of those films, looking forward to checking those out. Again in that sale, I picked up the Hollywood Super Action Volume 1 from the Agfa 101 range. This features Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. I've seen Who Killed Captain Alex. I'm going to be checking Bad Black later on. So that's the 101 stuff done. Now onto some charity shop finds. The next one was a really good charity shop find that I did, and it is Equalizer 3 that I managed to pick up for £3 in a charity shop. Now this is still going for like £8 in CeX, and it only came out in like late December. So saw this at the cinema, loved it, best of the three in my opinion. So obviously grabbed that at that price. Here's another one that I saw for £1, which is the Triple Action box set from 101 films, and this contains I Am Wrath, Left Behind and Blunt Force Trauma. Now I Am Wrath with John Travolta is a good film. Left Behind with Nicolas Cage is an awful film, and I'm a Nicolas Cage fan, so it hurts to say that, but not a great film. Blunt Force Trauma I'm yet to watch, but for all three for the £1, that was a bargain. Next is a great film called Searching. I really enjoyed this film. I watched it about 3 or 4 years ago, so again this was really cheap. I think this was like £2, so I'm looking forward to getting back into this. Again, this was £1, and this was an absolute bargain because again this goes for bigger prices, and it came with the slipcase as well. It's a film I've not seen for a very long time. It's Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. So I've not seen this probably since about 2003, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out again. Obviously this was like one of the first films Scarlett Johansson did as well, so I'm looking forward to checking it out again. Next is a film that is one of those so bad it's good films. I mean, I have not watched this since about 2009, and it is The Happening with Mark Wahlberg. I'm looking forward to checking this out again because I remember it being, again, so bad it's good. It had a lot of comedic moments. Another cheap find in CeX is a film that again I've not seen since the late 2000s. The Orphanage. I don't really remember much of this film. I know I've seen it, but I just don't remember much about it at all. I remember pieces of it, just not the whole thing, so looking forward to checking this out. This was an Arrow title that I got, which was really cheap. It was like £4. This is a great film. It's called The Endless. Really interesting film. This is some really good visual ideas in this film. I get £4 for this. I've been after this for a while, but I've not seen it really cheap. That's the first time I've seen it at a price point like that, so I didn't even think about it, I just picked it up. This was 88 Films title that I've been looking at for a while as well. It's Delirium. Unfortunately I didn't get it in the slipcase, however it does contain the booklet and a poster inside there, so I was quite happy with that. The film's not too bad. It's a bit of a mishmash between a slasher film and an action film. It's kind of entertaining. It was on the video nasty list, that I think. Last one for the month on the Blu-rays though, and probably one of the best ones of the month for me because it was so much fun. Enjoyed watching every minute of this. These Vestron releases are so good. I've got 3 of these already, so this will be the 4th title, and all the films that they've released so far I absolutely adore. Blood Diner, which is a remake of Blood Feast, the Herschel Gordon Lewis film, and is a horror comedy, and it's just fantastic. If you're into this sort of thing, if you're into like early Peter Jackson or any Herschel Gordon Lewis stuff, this is definitely worth a check out if you've not seen it. Really good edition with a slipcase as well. So that was all the Blu-rays for the month. Now there is a charity shop that I do visit, and he does some VHSs, but it's the only one near me that does any VHS in a charity shop, and he does 3 for £1. So when I go in, not going that often, but when I do and I see a couple, then I'll just get the 3. Again, like I said in one of my earlier videos a few months ago, I didn't want this VHS collection to get out of hand, so I'm going to have to maybe start moving some of these on. But I did see these at this price and I just went for them, so here we go. So the first one is The Craze, from 1990, with the Kemp brothers. This is a great film. I'd personally prefer the Tom Hardy one because I just think that's the better film. However, this is still really good. It was really good back in the day. Look, it's a bit dated now, but it's still quite a good film. It's still quite entertaining. This is the X-Rental version as well. So it's from 1990. So I had to pick that one up. Next was a film that I've never heard of at all, starring Woody Harrelson. It is Welcome to Sarajevo. Now, I pretty much bought this just because I've never seen it before, and I want to see it, and I thought, well, if I get this, it'll be a reminder to go and check out the film at some point. It was directed by Michael Winterbottom, so yeah, not seen this at all, so that's quite interesting. The next one is, again, X-Rental, and it is the Al Pacino film Sea of Love, which I have actually never seen. I have had this previously on a Al Pacino DVD box set and never got around to watching it. Again, here it is. I can't watch it in this format, but it's a Pacino film that I will watch eventually. Again, I've never seen it. Again, this is an X-Rental version. I think this is from 1989. Yeah, 1989. It's the original. I picked that up as part of the 3, and then this was gifted to me by my mum quite recently, which is a box set of the film Dances with Wolves, which is a film I have seen bits and bats of, but I haven't actually seen all the way through, believe it or not. It is something that, you know, I will watch eventually all the way through. It is on quite often on British television in the afternoon, so I have really no excuse as to why I've never watched it. Well, this is a really nice package, so I'll just open this up. I think there's a booklet in here, so we get like a big booklet with this, which is production notes and pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, that's quite good. And then the original VHS tape is just inside the box, so that's really nice. Don't know if it's worth anything, but quite a nice design. It is an iconic film. So, and that is all the pickups from May. It's probably a bit more than last month, but like I said, at least 3 of 4 of those titles are charity shop titles, and obviously the VHS is charity shop stuff too. Like I said, the 3 there I only paid £1 for, so that is everything. And then we're into a new month now with June, so we'll see what we find along June. Again, need to keep it minimal probably this month, so we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.